The median cables along our highways are meant to save your life, to keep that out-of-control car from hitting you head-on. And at least in Michigan, they've never been put to the test like they have this winter.
The winter damaged a lot of cars, but as 24-Hour News 8's Ken Kolker found out, miles and miles of those cables are still down, meaning they're less effective. He's live along I-96 in Grand Rapids tonight.
The state says the median cables here are potentially life-saving, which is why it was so important that the crews are out today starting to work on them.
While repair crews were busy fixing the steel median cables in Kent County, the most damage we found was on US 131 south of Dorr in Allegan County. Torn down and twisted median cables and an occasional twisted car part, all evidence of a brutal winter for driving.
Those cables took an absolute beating. There were a lot of slide-offs, a lot of accidents.
Today we counted 97 sections of damaged median cable between Plainwell and Dorr, a 20-mile stretch. State officials say they counted 200 hits over the winter from south of Plainwell all the way to the Kent County line, with nearly 6 miles of cable still down. On Interstate 94 in southwest Michigan, more than 5 miles of median cable still damaged.
There has been a lot more damage to cars because of the cable, but, you know, it'll jack up your car, but you'll walk away.
It's been 5 years since the state first started installing these steel cables. A $40 million move meant to stop cross-median crashes and save an estimated 13 lives a year.
The people that really like cable guardrail are the ones that see a out-of-control vehicle coming their way and it's harnessed by the cables.
Since 2008, they've put up more than 300 miles at a cost of about $142 grand a mile. But MDOT officials say they've never been so beat up, which also means there were a lot of damaged cars.
19 hits alone in Kent County in the month of January.
That's on 131, 96, and Interstate 196. They say there's no way to tell how many of those hits, if any, would have turned into fatal head-on crashes without the cable.
They were still effective. The whole point of having the cable median barrier is to avoid those crossover crashes, to avoid those cars hitting cars oncoming.
The state says it doesn't know how much the final repair bill will actually be for these cables for this long winter, but they say most of that cost will be covered by the car insurance of the motorists who caused the damage. Live in Grand Rapids, Ken Kolker, 24-Hour News 8.